What's up, everybody? Because I'm a Fury here. And being at work makes me think of something. Let me tell you a story. Now, it's about follow up game. Follow up game is something that's severely lacking in a lot of workforces that require manual labor, and how follow up game is affecting life outside of work. And if you don't know what follow up game is, it's something, maybe I coin a term, maybe I don't. But it's when you do something, you work in manual labor, you do something, and it benefits the rest of the staff if they followed up and maintained something you worked extra hard for, or you worked to make it easier for yourself and everybody else. And the only thing that's required of you, well, not you, of everybody else, is to maintain it alongside with you. Case in point, there's a lot of things that I do here that are actually taught to me, and you go a little bit beyond and above that, and I don't want no sticker for that. My thing is, if somebody is doing something good and it takes the most minimal effort to maintain it, so you and your whole staff of co-workers will benefit from you, what is the big harm? It's not outside your pay grade. It's not asking for too much. One person took a few seconds out of his time to actually do something and make it better for everybody else. But it goes to the old expression where people don't fleece the sheep. When you fleece a sheep, you cut just a little bit of hair off and let it grow back so you can keep a sustainable amount of wool coming in. Whereas metaphorically, the wool is productive work, easier work, a little bit more, how can you say, easier flow. But some people like to shave the sheep bald. You ain't supposed to shave it bald, because that means it takes longer to get things done. It's harder to get things done when you don't have the resources, because you pillage them instead of maintaining. It's like being in the apocalypse. Like, for example, I think it was a season 2 episode of Fear the Walking Dead. Travis, one of the former main characters, and his son Chris ran into these dudes, and they happened to luck up on a farm, and these guys killed the chicken and ate it in the apocalypse. Whereas Travis brought up something: why would you do something like that? Why don't you just keep the chicken alive and eat the eggs that the chicken produces? You get what I'm saying with that? This is what people do at work if you let them go unchecked, and then it pulls away from somebody like me or somebody else to that whole mindset that has the mentality like, you know what? Why do I do this? Why am I doing these things if nobody follows up? And why does it go unchecked by your superiors, no matter what you say? So you just start doing the minimum because everybody starts doing the minimum. And now transition that over into your neighborhoods. You have people out there who actually want to make a difference, but niggas don't care. Niggas will see you clean up a park, you and whatever thing, neighborhood committee, or they see you and something with the city council come and clean up the park, and then as soon as you leave, they fuck it all up again. This is what happens. This is why there's no follow game. This is why things can't get done in urban neighborhoods. Yeah, exactly my point. You go to the case in point, the city I live in right here, Jersey City, New Jersey. Tale of two cities. You can go downtown Jersey City, the place where they built for all the yuppies and all the rich people and stuff to come over to live in sky rises that are overpriced to live there. Looks like a little mini Manhattan. It's It's gentrified. Downtown Jersey City is gentrified, and they are trying to make their way up here to uptown Jersey City, the hood. And it's a shame that I can go to one different side of the same town, and I got a better quality of public park, a better quality of people. And it ain't because of their nationality and makes them a better quality as people. It's because the unsavory folks, which are everywhere, are kept in check because there is more of a police presence. Whereas everything up where I'm at, they just sit on the corner and flash their lights all day. Don't do anything. They will let those drug dealers go and sell drugs inside their house and don't do anything about it. You're too predictable. You're forcing your hand. And everything's reactionary. The only time things get popping and people are out there really patrolling the streets is when somebody gets gunned down and someone gets stabbed to death. Something of that nature. Otherwise, just let the fiends just phase each other out, huh? But the thing is, it's not happening soon enough. All those fiends that you pushed out of downtown Jersey City and out of other areas of New Jersey are coming here to like the uptown area, and it's destroying everything. So you can't just smother something out just like that. You can't just keep pushing. So far, people are going to push back, and push back they have. And it has brought out in droves the same people who were scattered about, who can be handled here and there. And it all looks like there's some sort of just roundup game. Okay? And to be honest with you, I don't want to even go nowhere. Because if you're going to push and you're going to do so many things with the neighborhood, this is just what they want you to do. This is what they want you to do. That's why I talk to my brother all the time about it. Like, do you really? I understand how things have gotten, but there's been times in the past where it was really bad, and then it got better, and then it got bad again, and then it got better. Ride this storm out, because this is what they want black people to do. They want black people to move out the neighborhood. They want to gentrify. They want to push all they want to push all the bad things, concentrate into one area, and try to just surround it from two different sides and smother it out like a fire. And to be honest with you, I am not part of that damn fire. Okay, I live amongst the flames. And I'll be damned if I have to go anywhere to get a better quality of life, because it's like, look at me. If we move elsewhere to a neighborhood that is kind of the same or it's more remote, if they keep forcing people to do the same, who you think is going to follow us? There's always going to be some sort of Pookie and Ray Ray that follows you no matter where you go. The thing is that it has to be kept and checked to a level, and only the neighborhood's going to do that. Where I'm at right now, there's no follow-up game. Nobody cares. Basically, people, I understand, are worried about themselves because they have reason to rightfully so be worried about themselves, because things is tough. You like I said, more people are concentrated into one area who are unsavory folk, and unsavory folk want to break into places. Unsavory folk want to squat up in houses and set fires to them to keep warm, and then next thing you know, it spreads to a house of a working class family, and we lose lives, we lose home, we lose our things. So it affects us all. This is why I started this out with follow-up game and the lack thereof. There's no follow-up game going on. Okay? Even here, basically at work, doing manual labor, as I wait to become the EMT that I bust my ass to get certified for, I still have to wait for I still have to wait. I still got things I need to do. I still got bills that need to be paid. So back here at work, same thing, no follow-up game. Everybody just want to take advantage of somebody else. And if they don't care about the environment, that they work in, it shows in their performance. As going back out into your neighborhood, same thing. They don't care about the environment. They care about getting high. They care about the fact that they have something to complain about rather than be a solution. And I know I'm sitting here and I'm like, well, what am I gonna do? What am I doing? The fact is, I've tried. I've joined a lot of the things. I actually participated in some of these things, and it's like ice skating uphill. And this is why people move away. This is why people don't contribute to their neighborhood, but they sit here and complain about it. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm done complaining. I really am. And as for exhausting the option of what to really do, I really don't know. At this point, I really don't know what to do anymore. Some people, it's a collective. One person can't make a difference. But you always notice when you get online and you do commentary like this, and somebody like, well, what are you doing? You just doing nothing but complaining. I'm like, you're one person. All right? Once you get your black ass down here and you join me, so it won't be complaining. And once you get somebody else to bring their black ass down here, and it won't be so much complaining from one person. But no, those are a bunch of people who feel a certain way because they know that things around them are crumbling and they don't have no desire to help you do such. Or they don't care. All they want to do is do they eat and skate, bring their asses home, and then talk about it in a negative way as if they not participating, being part of the problem. Okay? And I'm bringing awareness to this. I really do want to make a difference, but there's only so much one person can do. But they actually hear me talk about it. It's not me just saying like, oh, this needs to stop, this, that, and the other. These niggas ain't shit. No. We need to stand together more as the people. We really do. And I know it sounds like it's the cool thing to say. No, I fucking mean it. I really do. I'm tired of people just really just coming home and just not caring about it at all. But they be the same ones talking under their breath. Whereas where I live, you go in my car, I'm going to say, like, you mind getting off of it? You mind? That's my car. Like, come on now. I can't even park it in front of somebody's house. I lived there for so many years. Is this the respect I get? People don't have the backbone to say that. And even the neighborhood hustlers was like, yeah, yo, get off his car, man. Get off his car. Like, he don't bother nobody. Really? Like, exactly. This is how people appreciate your stuff. This is how young people are being raised today. Around where I live, in my neighborhood. No regards. Their mouth is as reckless as ever. And you can't go upside their mouth. Like that teacher did over in California. And that little Hispanic cat kept saying, my nigga, this, that, and the other, hit him with that basketball. It was lights out. Like, and you wonder why. The youth just keep on. Because you are exhausted mentally. These teachers are done, bruh. These teachers are done mentally. And they are underpaid. But of course, they want to strip everything from that to build more sky rises here in this city. Like I said, no proper follow-up game. You want to end to the problem? Won't you just, say, fuck it. Let's put some more education. Let's do some more youth programs. Let's do something. I ain't got the money to do this stuff. I shouldn't have to pay for all this stuff. And I ain't asking no fucking celebrity to do it either. Alright? You don't care about one half of the city and then don't give a shit about the other. And where's neighborhood policing? There's only but so many who live in this neighborhood. I ain't talking about you going out there and getting a gun and go Frank Castle and the nigga. I'm talking about police who are from the city, who care about the city. No, it's just a job to these people. Most of them. My friend just made detective. He's a Jersey City native. And there's a few others. But the more and more I see these folks, that I see who become police officers, you can look at, you can tell who's not from this town and who's from this town. But I digress. So as usual, I'm about to get back to work. It's because I'm a fury. I'm here and now I'm out. Peace.